Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Over a Beer. You're here with novapunkX, Kynkie, and Raddedd, and today we're bringing you our top games of 2017. Why don't you kick it off, Kynkie?
Alright, so my favorite game from 2017 was Playerunknown's Battleground. Technically speaking, it's still in early access at this moment, but it's supposed to be, big emphasis there, supposed to be released in December of 2017. We'll see what happens, but either way, this game has been a blast since the first day I played it. The gunplay is awesome. I love the randomness of it. I mean, it can suck when you get screwed over by the zone or bad loot or weird car physics every so often. But, I mean, those car physics have also gotten us some pretty fun times in those games. The game also has a lot of replayability. I have about 200 hours in it, and I don't feel like I've played the same game twice yet. And they're constantly updating it. Like, right now, they're working on a new map. They just added kill cam. They're working on vaulting. Couldn't be happier with the game. It's awesome. My second game is Horizon Zero Dawn. I technically didn't finish the game, but I did put in a good chunk of time, and it was always a lot of fun. I always got myself too involved with side quests to get enough time to progress through the main story. But I think the fact that I put so much time into it and I was only even just doing a lot of side quests speaks to how awesome a game it is.
That truly is an awesome game.
Yeah.
That's on my list also.
Yeah, the story is fantastic, the setting is great, the gameplay is a lot of fun, the character progression is awesome. It just, all of it together, it makes for definitely an awesome game. My last game is NieR Automata. I'm still playing through it right now, but holy crap, has it got me hooked. Oh my god, it's so much fun. I'd also like to point out, I'm playing it on PC and not PS4, and I've read some things saying that there's been issues with the PC port, but I haven't seen any of that, so I don't know what people are talking about. There's just so much good stuff to talk about this game. The combat is awesome. It's so much fun. The designers use a lot of different camera angles to make the fight seem different. Even on the same boss, you'll be going from all sorts of different camera angles, making it a completely new fight every phase, I guess you could say, of the fight. And the story is just, holy crap. Every time you play it, you just get deeper and deeper into the story, and it just gets more and more complex, and it's just, there's 5 different endings which all build upon each other, and it's awesome. I can really see why people are trying to get this in the debate for Game of the Year.
Great work, Kynkie. Thank you. We will move on to Raddedd. See what he has for a top 3 of 2017.
What's up? It's your guide Raddedd. I'm gonna go over my 3 picks for this year. My first one is Dark Souls 3, The Ring City, technically a DLC, but Dark Souls 3 was definitely one of my top picks for games in 2016, and I'm a huge Souls-like fan, and I haven't seen many Souls-likes in 2017, so The Ring City was a natural best pick for me, and it was an easy pick for my list. It was classic Dark Souls action, pretty much, and it gave you as close as we're going to get to an ending for the Souls universe. The Ring City was an absolutely fantastic play, and I would/have played it multiple times. Cuphead crashed into the scene as my second pick for this year. It's ironically enough a Souls-like, even though I said that there haven't been many Souls-likes coming out this year, which there haven't, but this was really the only other one that I liked. The game was brutally fun, but it really stuck out to me because its creators took painstaking effort to nail a particular art style and gameplay style. They did a fantastic job of it with this game, and I highly recommend it. And I said as much in my Tapping the Keg review of the game, and we'll link that down below in the description. My third pick for this year was actually one that I played even more recently than Cuphead, and that was Wolfenstein 2, the new Colussus. And it came out amongst mixed reviews from players, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to try it. But I'm also just a huge Wolfenstein fan and really like the series for its action-packed fight scenes and its epic story ever since Bethesda took it over in 2014. The game was plagued with more than a few technical issues than a AAA release should have, but it was still an amazing game, in my opinion. Beyond that, Bethesda, the development studio that rebooted the franchise, took a major leap in releasing a game basically entirely centered around Nazi imagery. The game was fun, engaging, and I really appreciated many sides being represented politically in the game. They really didn't take a hard stance one way or another, other than saying it's not okay to punch Nazis if they aren't actually Nazis, which I thought was a massive step forward socially, in my opinion, and the game earned major points for that for me. Look for our Tapping the Keg review of this game in the coming weeks.
Nice list, Raddedd. I wish I could comment on your games, but I have not played any of those, so I will have to check those out. On to my list for 2017, I'm going to start off with Horizon, which I know Kynkie already tapped on, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth, I think. I did beat Horizon, and I've also played a lot of the DLC. Horizon is the top of my list for a reason. It's one of the best damn games on the PS4. It has an insane level of graphics. They're almost parallel to a PC level of graphics running on a console, which is quite awesome, and I don't even have the PS4 Pro. It has fun gameplay, and it just excels in everything. They didn't really innovate a lot. It's a typical open world adventure RPG, and has all the things you would expect in that kind of genre, such as things to collect on the map, side quest, main story quest, leveling up, all the regular stuff. However, I feel like it didn't overload you with things on the map like some other games in that genre do. It was just enough to keep you interested, get you going to explore the map. The lush environments helped you kind of mosey on through the map without, feeling like a chore. A couple last thoughts on that. The combat is very good. It allows you to take on combat however you feel like, really. There's more weapons available than you can equip at one time, so you can pick and choose your weapons. You can slot gems into those weapons to increase however you want to increase. You can kind of make your own build. The story is just great in that game. Thought it was a very creative story, something I didn't really expect. Just an epic game. The best PS4 game that was offered in 2017, in my opinion.
Something to add to that I didn't say earlier is what you were touching on is the combat. I really like how you can go from, you can be all about melee attacking if you want to be. You can be all up in their face, or you can kind of play like sneakily if you want to. You can lay traps and wait for, the robots to come and run through them and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool.
My next game is Destiny 2. This might get some hate in our comment section. It did only come out about a month ago on the PC, which is where I played it, but I felt like the gameplay and story were really good. The class system was good. I did not play Destiny 1, so I'm not sure if it was just kind of more of the same, but Destiny 2 was a hell of a lot of fun for me. There was a downside to this game, or a few downsides. The character progression once you hit level 20, which is max, and finish the story, turned into a major grind fest with very little content to keep you busy, unless you enjoy running the same content over and over and over. I was able to see almost all the content. The only thing that we didn't touch on was the raid, which we were close to the item level for, but we just couldn't grind anymore. And that's kind of sad, considering we did that in about 2 or 3 weeks, and we were very casually playing.
Was it even that long?
Maybe not. I really feel like they screwed up the end game. However, with that, I still think it's a really good PC game in 2017. Very fun to play.
Their class system was really cool too.
My last game of 2017 is Pyre. This game comes in at the bottom of my list, as it wasn't super impressive for me. However, it's made by the developers behind Bastion and Transistor, both of which I loved. This game comes in with the same unique style and some cool combat, which reminded me of a sports game almost. The only downfall in the combat for me was that it became repetitive and boring. The story was very engaging, however, and I liked the different personalities from the characters. This is still a good game from a great developer. I just wish the combat would have been a little more fun.
I'll have fun
Yeah.
editing this out, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
I'm gonna fucking leave it in there. All right, that wraps up our top games of 2017. You will see on the screen all the games that we have picked. Would Kynkie or Raddedd like to give a nice little ending to this?
Shit, I haven't prepared anything.
I wish I had played some more of Raddedd's games. I know I'm not a big Souls person, but I do enjoy at least the setting, the atmosphere of the games, and it would have been nice to have at least played to see where the ending is. So I might try and get in on that again. Might need your help though, buddy.
No, you're just bad. That's why you don't like the games.
Hey,
you gotta get good.
I've
Just because
definitely
I'm
been
bad,
tempted.
just because I'm bad doesn't mean that I can't enjoy something. All right.
I've definitely been tempted by Cuphead, and I loved Wolfenstein 1, so I will probably be picking up Wolfenstein 2. So I can
Dude,
shoot some Nazis.
Wolfenstein is a definite get. You gotta grab that one.
You guys got to get NieR though. Oh my god. Whew, that game, man.
That is another game that I've been highly interested in and almost picked it up on the PS4.
Watch out for the tap in the keg on that one too. I'm gonna be coming out with that here shortly.
Oh, nice. All I have seen of that game so far is all the porn. It's dominating the internet.
I mean, the game sexualizes itself. The camera angle will slowly tilt and keep tilting until you're staring at her ass the entire time.
The director gives no shits. He's just like, no, I just like women, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And she's got a nice ass, so let's look at it.
That'll definitely be in the tap in the keg, guys.
Oh, that definitely will be. Don't worry, guys. You'll see plenty of that.
Thanks everyone for watching this video of our top games of 2017. Make sure to comment below with your top games of 2017. And give us a like or a subscribe, and check us out on all the social media platforms.
Thanks, everyone.
Guys, have a good one.